Okay, a lot of these ancient teachings, and I've mentioned this before, where did they come from? They came from people contemplating within themselves, and within doing that, knowledge came to them. That's why it's sometimes important to meditate. It's not meditation, not for everybody, but you've heard this before. Everything is within yourself, and people referring to, oh, God's within you. So if you really think about this, let us look at now, here and now. Yeah, let's see if we can discover if there is some form of, should I say, love within us, because it's been referred in many cultures as the creative force as being love. So let's analyze this now. I'm here now. I see something that I enjoy, or something that I say I love. What does it do? It activates a love within me. So anything out here that I enjoy or I desire activates a love in me. After a while, it'll slow down. Okay, so somewhere in me is that love and is that bliss, which many cultures refer to a connection with love. So it's within you, isn't it? That love is within you. If the creative force is love, it's within you. So let us take it a little step further. You go to sleep in a dream, and then you have a deep sleep. So I've gone from here now, which a lot of us, we all do, go from here, we go to the dream. This is an example, 3 states. There's many states, but just explaining 3, which will help you understand now about an aspect of the creative force, which is love within you. So, waking, dreaming, deep sleep. Now, when you're in deep sleep, you are deep within yourself. The same as when you meditate. That's why people like meditating. You're connecting closer to the love within yourself, which is an aspect of what one would say the creative force. They refer to it as love. So you have according to the ancients, a soul within you, which is an aspect. So it's deep within you. You are connecting with it in deep sleep, and it's beautiful. It doesn't go up and down, because when you're there, it's constant. There are levels beyond that, but I'm just referring to a aspect of love, which is a part of the creative force. And this is where the knowledge came from, by investigating who you are and traveling within the self. So, if many cultures say that God is love, it's within you, which has been demonstrated now, not thousands of years ago. And also, as I've said, your likes and your dislikes activate it. And then you do it again and again and again and again. You get that love and it goes. You get that love and it goes up and down, because it's duality. But when you go within, when we all go within, all in the deep sleep, there's no separation between any of us. In all the cultures, all those that sleep, all those that reach what one would call a spark of the divine, when you go there, there is no separation. That is a part of the creative force. And that's the part that we should remember, where we came from. We came from love. Everything emanated from love. You don't need to believe me at all, but if you are interested in the subjects, do your own studies, and it will make sense. It is only when we come from that deep love. Have you heard the saying, everything came out of the creative force? So as an example, we've all come out of the aspect of soul, which is part of the creative force, and we've come from here to here where we are now. And because of all the different individuals with their different likes and dislikes, that's why things are different. But the core is deep within you, and that's what makes us one. That love. Okay. We all have to remember, when we're doing our investigation, and say subjects like this, and I've been asked this question myself. I have memory of previous, but that's not what I've come here to speak about. And thousands of other people have, and I've met many people who've had previous experience of past lives. So I'll be giving it from my perspective, the knowledge over the nearly 40 years or so on this subject, and I've spoken to thousands of people on the subject. Now, from my understanding, is why are we reincarnating again and again? I would say to learn more than we did before. What does that mean? I'm not saying I know. Reading a book is one thing. Truly recognizing it is another. The true recognition of the oneness within all of us. Not the different philosophies, not the different religions, not the different colours. One of the main things that we've come here to is to recognise the oneness between us all. And obviously to recognise what it's like to live in a world of duality. It's a hard life here. It is very hard. For many people, more than others. Object is to learn more than we've did before. There are thousands of cases that you can do your research. I don't want you to believe what I'm saying to you. Do your own research and you will find it. It's not a matter of, for instance, you saying to me, I don't believe that. It's not a matter about belief at all. You can comment on these subjects if you've done some research. That's very important. It's important also not to believe. So have an open mind and do your own research. But from what I can understand, we come here to learn more than we did before. We come into this life, as I've said previously, with a certain program. Now that program will guide us into a particular path within our life. And on that path, we have many lessons to learn. Many, many lessons to learn. Eventually, as I've said previously, the recognition of who am I, and the recognition of we are one.